Hello guys, welcome back. It's episode 11. I have a little bit of a cough, so I have a strepsil in my mouth. If you don't know what that is because you come from a land where you cannot buy them, they are cough suppressor sweets. So I really wanted to play today, and I'm gonna play. And I've recently been ill, but I'm on the mend. But the only thing is that I need to have the old cough suppressor in, otherwise this is going to be a very coffee, a very coffee, not tea stream. Right, so there are some things I wanted to talk about, actually, now that we're at this point. But before we talk about those things, I'm just going to go through the decisions here. It feels like once every 5 or every 10 turns you end up with them asking you to change your budget allocations. I have no real desire to change my budget allocations. I suppose I could take away some priority from model design now, because I actually have pretty good structural designs. I have pretty good structural designs for everything.
Affirmative.
That's going to annoy Director Giggins, losing budget there. We can appoint another advisor. Before we appoint another advisor, do I actually have... I have some recruit junior cards. Don't really have the political points to summon the mercenary, although often the mercenary is like an older guy anyway.
Copy that. Copy that.
Let's add a couple of juniors to the reserve pool.
Affirmative.
Okay, we'll just appoint this guy. VidCon broadcasting should be the next thing that we research, because you want to get those quality of life buildings done. Wow, everyone likes this decision. Unfortunately, I would not win this decision. It is literally impossible for me to win that. I'm better off just doing nothing.
Aye, aye, sir.
Kill 'em! I love this because these crackdowns are great because they get rid of unrest. They add fear, which also gets rid of unrest. I don't really see fear as a particularly negative thing, because unrest causes productivity problems like crazy. Fear doesn't really seem to do it, so... New governor for freedom!
Yes, sir.
Let's just send in one of the juniors. I should consider this upgrade at some
Aye,
point,
aye, sir.
but for now they'll have to wait.
Copy that.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, here's the thing about this game, which is kind of... in a way, it's a little bit sad. Once you start cranking out top-end infantry, like once you have infantry with a good structural design, you have recon cars with a good structural design, and you have light tanks with a good structural design, those three things will carry you to the end of the game. Especially if you find rare artifacts and you can farm energy lances. We haven't seen an energy lance in this campaign yet, but energy lances and bees are good against infantry and tanks respectively. you know, if you farm those things, you'll be able to just defeat anything through efficiency and weight of numbers more than anything else. And so there's so many weapons and so much technology and stuff to explore in this game, and you just never get around to using any of it. Right, I don't need credits. Political points would be nice, but it only costs 1, so I could always, you know, bad rations or militia loss of faith at some point. Militia loss of faith is basically free fate points, because a random zone will suffer a decrease in militancy, but by this point in the game, even my capital is not militant anymore. 16 militancy, 6. Once your regular army is large enough, you lose all militancy. The militia goes away once you have a professional army, naturally over time. So this just becomes free points.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Affirmative.
might as well put that on, actually, since we're currently fighting a lot. So yeah, I can actually afford to play this card. And this one. I often like to hold these. I know I played one earlier and I think I got Sealed Roads, which I haven't used yet, but it is a nice technology to have. And I sometimes like to hold on to that card until I've completed all the basic technology, which I more or less have, just to ensure that if I get a random technology, it's going to be something something expensive, which all of this is. These two are cheap. These two are moderately cheap, and then everything else is pricey. You never know what you're going to get. It actually does seem to be truly random. I've gotten laser rifles early on once, which was just amazing, because it just allowed me to instantly switch all my infantry to laser rifles. And laser rifles use energy, and I was digging up artifacts, and I had some of those graviton power plants or whatever, so immediately I didn't have to worry about ammunition anymore either. So I had great weapons and no ammunition to deal with.
Affirmative.
Gas-powered small arms. Nice. I think. That is a very, very nice technology. The prerequisite is carbine, or carbine if you're American. I could have discovered this technology, but I would need to have discovered 3 of these to unlock this sector. This is why I turned down my discovery. I'm actually wasting discovery points right now because there's actually nothing else I can discover. Oh, I can discover these, actually. But you have to research 3 technologies to unlock the next block. Anyway, that is actually a pretty good technology. That is a very solid infantry upgrade. Unfortunately, I will have to wait until my model council is done. I just literally removed I just literally removed a slice of funding from the model council. Now I actually have something worthy of putting on my models. I actually have worker shortage here. Oh no, it's fractional. It's probably just being caused by stuff finishing. Yeah, that's really fractional. That's really annoying that they did 0.97 turns of construction. Oh well, whatever. We'll get over it. Right, so all that's left now is to... I'm still allied to this guy. Push these freaking jackals away from my prize. Might as well leave that militia in there. Let's see if these tanks can... Hang on. See, this is really annoying. I haven't declared war on either of these guys, but they have just blatantly just taken a load of my territory without any war declaration being necessary. It's very annoying how that is a thing that happens in this game at times. Okay, you stay there. I gotta reform my front line here. I'm very, very hesitant about leaving infantry commanders in cities in case there's a rebellion. They could potentially be killed during it.
Affirmative.
Okay, I don't have much of a choice here. Is that literally just 4 recon buggies? Well, we'll soon find out.
Do it! Do it now! Mission completed.
Okay, I'll push them back. Get out of my town.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Yeah, these guys are actually hopelessly low tech. I'll move that there just to provide cover for the... I never want to leave my Galactic Republic troops on their own. I need crappy units to tank for them. But yeah, I do need to push these guys off my city here. These guys are too close. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm necessarily going to have a supply chain issue here just yet, but it would be nice to have this town now. Excuse me. But having two fresh sets of raiders attacking me here is obviously gonna make things difficult. Recon -1.
Copy that.
Wow, I rolled low there.
Copy that.
And again. I still managed to succeed because my spy master is actually pretty good at his job. Okay, alright, we'll just leave it there. Ideally, I'd want a wall here as well against this group, but this group doesn't seem to be moving right now, so that's fine. I just need to push the land grabbers away and just create a front line here. Then I can raise a fresh army to get in here and take this. That's the thing, is the AI plays against you. So these two units here, these two sets of raiders, are bordering the Nemesis. But they blatantly aren't, you know, pushing back his border. They blatantly aren't humping his border. But as soon as they have a connection to me, they dive on me. And that's unfortunately one of the things about this game, which can be very annoying, is that you have to understand that everyone is against you as the player. Wow, that is a lot of open space. There's a big section of open space that doesn't belong to anybody here. That, in a way, can be concerning because the Nemesis could just spread into it. It doesn't have to pay for roads, so... it can be a concern that the Nemesis could win on map control points just by spreading everywhere like crazy. It's nice to see that this group of raiders is actually really weak, so I can just give them a good old squashing. Wow, the raiders are really gathering on my border now. Probably feeling like they have enough. I was hoping to have my truck stop completed this turn, but that's not going to happen. Because of that weird little fractional problem. Okay, the Crusader Mark II is finished. Excellent. Ooh! We found some GR Romulus somewhere. That's a really nasty tank. Sadly, it's only one. I'm pretty sure its weapon is energy. So that's nice. That's going to speed things up. Yeah, look, all of these buildings have got like 0.1 of a turn left. How annoying. Resources are getting good though. Just out of interest. Wow, I have enough. I have enough for a regiment if I wanted. Let's raise 2 sets of tanks and a new infantry division. Okay, don't produce GIs for crying out loud. Don't ever produce GIs. Alright, I don't actually have enough. To be honest, I probably shouldn't even produce Guards 3 anymore.
Yes, sir.
Because now we have the gas-powered carbine. You see here, it's actually slightly worse firepower than the automatic rifle. But it uses vastly less ammunition. It's 0.3 versus 0.1, so you have to think that that's like, you know, 3 times less. I don't know if we actually want to do that right now. Okay, so that's fine as it is. And you see here, look, there's no loss of firepower at all. But ammunition costs are reduced in half.
Copy that.
Let's get them guys. Let's get those guys upgraded. Public budget 15 credits. I'm not even going to offer a sign-up bonus for now. There won't be any recruits anyway because it's an unincorporated zone.
Copy that.
Okay. Heart or democracy? Ugh. Neither of these things are good for me, really. Oh well. Right, okay. So we got 2 fresh tanks there, so that's good. Just waiting for these buildings to finish. Supply chain is probably under stress now. Yeah, certainly looks like it. This replacements requested thing is this is being caused by militia. We got units of militia out there requesting replacements. That will never come because I have no militancy. And unfortunately you're not allowed to disband militia either. So you're just stuck with their petulant whining forever. You can try and merge them into each other. But, you know, it's the... because each militia regiment has got weird different compositions. It's not just like they're just infantry and you can just pile infantry into them. Wow, the Nemesis has got some stuff here. Wow, they got polymer already. High-speed machine gun with polymer. They've gotten so far ahead technologically already, that's terrifying, actually. I think polymer armor is like all the way down here. So despite just using 4 councils, I'm actually hugely behind technologically. Because they've got metal. Which of course they do. He's gonna have started with metal and then he killed a... See, look, they started with metal and water. They always do. And then they've got rare metals here as well. So this guy has started with metal and water. And then he's killed a major regime here as his first move, pretty much. I guess he took this was probably a raider base. He's killed a major regime here, and he's also gotten their metal and water and rare metal. So you can see, look, they've all started with easy access to resources, like right on their front door. I guess right now they're busy killing whoever this is. This also looks like a major regime. So it looks like they're busy strangling the life out of this major regime here. Nebelstadt. So the Nemesis is busy strangling the life out of Nebelstadt right now. I'm actually just so far behind technologically, I'm not even sure if I can come back. This is the kind of start that you want as a player. Because if you start next to a major regime, you can kill them early. And then you've got access to their metal. And you have to remember, he's not under pressure like I am. All the raiders are not pushing him back from all directions like they do against me. So he's just free to just expand in all directions and not really worry about... You know, you see this whole area here is totally exposed. He doesn't have to worry about the neutrals just coming in and really aggressively just pushing all of this back. Okay. I might have to start producing tanks with high velocity guns because of all these tanks. I think the bottom line is, though, if he comes at me with all of that, I'm going to get steamrolled.
Send in the cavalry. Mission completed.
I'm going to be
Send in the cavalry.
turned into pastry.
Mission completed.
Alright, good kill. I'm not sure any amount of artifacts is going to save me either, but we'll have to see. It ain't over till it's over.
Mission completed.
Okay, that's good. He's only got 3 rounds. To be fair though, this tank is so weak.
Yes, sir. We're going in. Mission completed.
Yeah. These raiders are really weak. For whatever reason, they're super weak. So, that's not a problem.
Affirmative.
The only way I'm going to beat them is if I somehow become friends with them. That does not look like something I can do. Wow, look at them. They've blobbed out so much. Just opening a dialogue with them is impossible. There is no diplomacy at this difficulty, it would seem. Okay, we won't worry about it for now. Okay, these raiders, they seem a little tougher.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Okie dokie. We pushed them back. It was not free. Okay. Our front line is getting established. You know, my main concern now is the moment that my territory touches theirs, I think they'll just declare war on me. Nebelstadt is about to go down. Mark II metal mine. There. No, somewhere in this territory though. Up there. Early access to metal really changes everything for you. I can only hope that early access to artifacts is going to help me out. try and bring up my bureaucratic office as quickly as possible so I can get technology faster. Although, to be fair, most technology is not... It's not that useful. To be brutally honest. Okay, that'll do. Yep, that'll do. He's already up to 22 victory score as well. Nebelstadt will not hold on for much longer. It's funny because the other major regime that's actually really big, that's down in the bottom right hand corner here, the other major regime that's like over here, is almost the same size as the Nemesis, but is just doing a whole lot worse. I guess those bonuses are really helping out. I'm going to use this tank brigade. Oh look, new militias have appeared up here. I didn't even notice them. Okay, that's good. I'm going to use these tanks. I mean, we're just going to sweep in here and take this if we can, as quickly as possible. I'm going to have to work really hard in my capital to generate bureaucratic points by upgrading my bureaucratic office as far as it will go to try and catch up technologically. Because right now I am behind in a big way. That may not necessarily matter, but the guy has got serious access to resources. In the long term, this giant city area will provide all the resources one could ever want. But we're not at that phase yet. While he has superior technology, if I can get a load of energy lances and such and embed them in big units, I will be able to hurt him. I'll also just have to play ultra defensively and just invite him to attack into my lines. See, like they attacked me there and they just got wrecked for it. Oh, and it looks like these guys have decided to try and break my line. Wow, that is one big block of units. Oh, 83. 88. It seems like all the NPC factions are working hard to hold me down. I lost 100 infantry, so nothing too serious. Hey, another cloning facility, sweet.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, good work.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, so in my strategic HQ, what I should definitely do is make some more Mark III guards. We will be using these for a while. So any infantry losses I take will be replaced with those. The Mark II bureaucratic office is complete. It's time to go Mark III as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's not too expensive either.
Yes, sir.
Should be able to just keep pumping it up now. Yeah, look, 2 fresh militia groups here. Get ready to push in, boys. We'll be pushing in very shortly. So they attacked me here, but they didn't accomplish anything except getting themselves killed. So that's fine. I wouldn't mind taking that, but I need some light tanks over there, really. And I didn't take it because I don't have the rail infrastructure. I don't have good logistical infrastructure yet. This guy doesn't either. His empire should collapse in on itself because it's too big. The guy has a few sealed roads and that's it. He should need a full suite of rail and all the rest of it to actually manage an empire of that size.
Attack formation.
Kill him.
Mission accomplished.
Pretty easy. Okay, so this is like the ball that's become the mega ball.
Do it now.
Get in there, boys.
Mission completed.
Bees 1. Raiders 0. Go. Okie dokie, that tank just absolutely absolutely ruined that unit there. That was quite one-sided. Okay, go for it.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
This did not go as you imagined, did it? Now, I'm way more technologically advanced than these guys now, so pushing them back should not be too hard. Let's put those there to just cover that unit. Bees! Pretty sure this is the one that's got bees, yep. Oh, the bees! The horrors of the bees. 8 hits and 1 kill. That was pretty brutal. could really do with rearranging these units so that, you know, all the green ones are over here and all the brown ones are over here. They've kind of become a bit split from each other, but anyway. This group is ready to attack, push in, and take Friedstein. And then I have like quite a nice self-contained empire. The main issue will be dealing with the Nemesis once I have a connection to him. Which hopefully I can avoid for as long as possible. What I should do as well is raise, as soon as I can do so, I should raise another command group and just sweep this area, capture this whole area, and just make my wall here. For that, I would require another 2 sets of light tanks. And eventually enough guards to form that whole group. I'll produce them now so that they can train. I don't even look at these texts anymore. I just go with whatever hurts the hurts my guys the least.
Aye, aye, sir.
Goal is that we are at war with the Friedstein Imperium. I am literally just about to do that.
Roger that.
Let's go with hydroponics. I don't need heavy industry.
Yes, sir.
Send them
Copy
back.
that. Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, good. Nothing complicated going on there. If I could just secure, this is the thing. If I could just secure here and make a wall, and secure here, and then just sit and tech, then I could win eventually. But my concern is actually that the Nemesis has gotten... It's not just that the Nemesis has bonuses, but they've actually started next to major regimes, which they've been able to kill very quickly. And I'm just worried that they're going to accelerate out of control. Nebelstadt is not going to hold on forever. Nobelstadt, whatever the hell they're called. Sell that. Wouldn't mind buying some metal. It's not much for the cost, but whatever. Just gonna stockpile some ammunition a little bit more. For safety. Alright, that really should have been it. That's it for now. Oh, most of you are not interested in watching the end turn phase screen anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.